Milford School Committee got a progress report last week on planning for the Woodland School project.
We're seeing visualizations and we're having discussions about real things and classrooms and facades and brickwork, and it's starting to be a lot of fun, actually. So I think it would be useful to show the community is what's happening with the site plan, because we are still on schedule to, and we probably take for granted because we have these discussions all the time, but yet the school committee is involved. We want to make sure we keep you apprised of all this. So, but we are set to break ground in the spring with, as I mentioned at the last meeting, with early bids for steel fabrication and those types of things.
Superintendent Dr. Bob Tremblay, he and member Pat Holland told the committee more.
And what we're trying to show here is at this point not what the new building looks like. We're trying to show the first phases, because as you can imagine, the challenge is having Woodland School, fully operational, while at the same time having a fully operational work site. There's certain parameters around when vehicles can and cannot make deliveries. For example, you won't have trucks making deliveries at the same time school buses and parents are arriving to school. And Shamit's done a great job. They presented this last night to the school building committee from there. So, Patrick, if you want to talk about this slide.
So this photo here, this rendering, is of the only period in time where the construction workers and the school department will share access to the site. So there'll be a shared road coming in here. The construction workers will come off in this direction, and obviously buses and parents will come through in this direction. This should probably only be for about 3 weeks while school is still going on, and there'll be blackout times when the construction workers won't be able to come in and out of the site. But essentially in this site we're going to maintain the parking areas here. We are potentially going to designate a new emergency assembly area in the circle where the trees are. We'll take the trees out and put down gravel. But it's still all a little bit loose right now. But this is the very first phase of construction. This is essentially from June of 2015 to probably August of 2015.
Holland said when school opens next fall, there will be 2 roads, one for buses and parents and the other exclusively for construction vehicles, so everything is kept separate.